Hello everyone, this is Piyu here and I'm here today with a flip through of my travel journal as I promised to you guys in my last video. So this was quite requested by my friends on Instagram, and also I have been getting mails in my inbox because when I share pics on Instagram of my travel journal pages, I used to get private messages asking me to do a flip through. So I just wanted to tell all of them that I am so happy to do this flip through for you, though I am not completed with it by any ways, but I would just show you what I have done till date. Now before that, I just want to quickly share a pocket letter that I made, and this is my first pocket letter. I did try making mini pocket letters last week and I truly enjoyed it, so I drew some inspiration from YouTube and then I made this super cute pocket letter. I absolutely love the concept of adding goodies in these pockets and then mailing it to your pen pal. So that's how they look. I've just switched off the light to avoid the glare, so I hope you can see it pretty clear now. So all I did is, for these pockets, I used my 12 by 12 or my scraps or my 6 by 6 pattern packs to I cut them into 2.5 and 3.5 sizes so that it's perfect for these pockets. And all I did is I played with a little bit of washi here, so you can see I've just layered one a washi down there, and I used this bow stickers which I had. Then this was given by Megan to me in one of her envelopes, this stickers with the pots, and then I used a thank you sticker there. And this I have actually used a doily there, so if I could just, I hope you can see that I have pasted a doily there to add a little bit of detail to the pocket. And then I had these 3D die cuts of houses which I did get during Christmas time. And then I also stamped images here, you rock enough said stamp and warmest wishes stamp. And then this was given to me by Mona, this particular apple and I pasted these die cuts. Best friends always, I used my punches to get these stars, use star stickers, and then layered glitter washi, another motivational die cut which is nothing in the past or future ever will feel like today. It's something on focusing on the present, so I just wanted to send these to her. And used my butterfly punches, which these were actually, no, I didn't use them, it was not my punches, it was put in another Happy Mail envelope by a darling friend of mine from Mumbai, and then use these gemstones here. So that's how it is. I did use the distress ink to give that effect there. I would probably take it out for you guys. So that's how it is. I hope you can see that tinge of a blue to the sides of the card, and I just used the blending tool to kind of add that effect there. I've used it in this one, in a couple of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've used that bluish tinge to the sides. And what else have I done? Yeah, if you have to take this one out, I just took a bit of scrap and then I just tore it with my hand. That's all. I just tore it with my hand and then I pasted. I love that rugged look that it gives there. So that's how it is. I feel I totally enjoyed making pocket letters, I mean, without doubt, and more because it was my first one. I was super excited about it because anything which you do it for the first time is like, woohoo. I'm just struggling a little bit to get this guy inside. But okay, I'll do it later off air. And you can also decorate the front side of the pocket letter, and then I used washies to kind of cover up that plastic over there. You can add tassels, and I mean the options are endless. You can just get creative in whatever way you want. So this comes to the back side. I use some butterfly punches and then some sticky notes here and there. Then some stickers again. I made some tags for her. I have punched out some hearts for her. She loves using the hearts which I sent her. And then I did stamp couple of images for her, a butterfly and a hello friend, so that she can use it in her projects as well. So I just didn't want to do a separate video of this. I just thought I would share it quickly with you guys before I share my travel journal. So let me put this aside and now get into my travel journal. I have done nothing to the front side of it. My husband got this dot notebook from Korea, and I'm so excited that he's going to be back in a couple of days, probably like a week or so, and then he's going to come back with so many goodies for me. So let us do a quick flip. In case you want to have some ideas, please steal away. So do you think, should I switch on the light? Just a minute, guys, just hold on for a minute. I think that would be a bit more nicer. Yes, so I've not done anything to the front page and to the sides as of now. Probably I might leave it like that, or I might decorate it, and that is how it is. It looks so chunky now. There are a lot of pages more to go. So this idea is when I had my yellow color ink pad, I just dabbed ink in such a way that it forms a half circle. I like the effect, and then I had my alphabet stamps, and because it was an adventure trip with my parents, I just wanted to add that word there. So that's how it has turned out. And the next thing which I did is I did write down my itinerary. So it was like a 5 nights and 6 days travel. So I have written the itinerary here. So that's what I've done. Now here I have written a quote on a travel. So I did this page before starting my travel. I wrote down the itinerary, and then I did write this quote as well because I wanted to get that feeling. All I did is layered some floral washes and thin washes, used some stickers and the butterflies which I had in my stash. Gave a rainbow effect. I love doing that with the thin washes I have, and these were again given to me by Mona, these hearts. I just laid it there and used my star stamps to create a background, and then just wrote that quote: travel as much as you can, as far as you can, as long as you can. Life's not meant to be lived in one place. So exploring incredible India, that's what I've written. Absolutely loved it. And this is actually the details of the tours and travels that we took. So Hydes and they Heidi's, or whatever you want to call. I just wrote down their address and contact number, and I also did stick the cab receipt there. So we were going to the airport, and we got a 25% discount on our drive. So I just put down the receipt there, and then here we go. So that's how it is. And I had this, we clicked a lot of pictures on our way to the airport, so I just had to put that camera thing over there. So I've written day 1, April 21st. And here I was in the airplane, and then I was trying to while away my time. So I did write down some interesting stuff from the booklets over there. So 9 signs that you are a perfect passenger from the Indigo flight we took. So I just wrote it down there. I felt that it was kind of quite, nice. Then this is before. I have to say that it is not in chronological order because it might be jumbled a bit here and there, for which I don't mind basically. So this is when we were at the Bangalore airport, and we took tea at Dum Tea at Chai Point at the Kempegowda International Airport. So I did save the sugar packets and the tea packets there. So I had a perfect sticker of a teapot, which I did put it there. And then I have written Nama Bengaluru because I stay in Bangalore. Then I would like to say travel journal is not about recording each and everything. It's about recording, collecting pieces of ephemera from here and there, and then recording those kind of things which really touch your heart. It is basically not a record of, things like I got up at so-and-so time, I had breakfast at so-and-so time. And I totally believe travel journal is not about that. It's about recording conversations, interesting persons you meet, nice things you see, and then it touches your heart in a particular way, and then you write it down there. That's what a travel journal is all about, because once you reflect back at a later point of time, those are the things which are really going to be staying with you. So I did give a random hug to this girl at the security check, so I did write about it here, and I have sent her good wishes in my journal. Then this is all about a absolutely adorable sparrow sipping water while we were fetching water in our bottles from the basin while we were heading to gate 14. So I just wanted to draw the sparrow out here because that was an absolutely cute sight which is there in my heart even now. And now we are in the air, so I've written like fly up in the air. I used watercolor scripting here, and this is what I did cut out from a magazine. I just wanted to get that feel of being up in the air. And that's a picture of the aeroplane which says sweet air, so had to put that sticky there. And that is the logo of Indigo Airlines, so I just did draw that in my book. And then comes this page. I hope you can see it nice and well. Yes. So this is again before we got into the flight while we were having tea at the Kempegowda International Airport. That's a picture of me which my dad clicked, and that's a picture of my dad and mom which I clicked, and it was his birthday on 21st. So we distributed sweets to everyone in the group, because it was not a lone trip which we did hold hands with other people in the team, and then it was like a super fun thing. And there was a very charming girl who saw my dad distributing sweets to others in the airport, and then she came running to my father and then took his blessings and gave her some sugarless candies. And then that, I feel that was totally adorable, which I have written it here. So this page, I think I have done a process video on not exactly the same page, but using the same ideas, wherein I did stick to photos here, and then used some die cuts and some stickers, and it's your birthday, happy birthday, and used a washi to the side of the page, and used that grocery list to kind of journal on it. That's what I've done. And this is when I said it's not in chronological, so this is an event which happened on the 22nd of April, wherein we went to a place called Batasia Loop in Darjeeling, and the person who was sitting at the gate counter, he wrote my and my husband's name in their language. One, it says Priya Rahul, and his name is LB Divan from Darjeeling. So I felt that was pretty cute. I just went to him and told me, please write something for me in my journal, and he was so happy to do that. And that I've saved the ticket from the Batasia Loop thing. And these are again the normal things which generally people put in our boarding passes, and then our tags. My dad did forget to get his luggage tag stamped, and then we had to run back again, so it was absolute fun. So that's how it is. And I picked up this baggie from the airplane, because you generally get those bags, in case you have a tendency to vomit, they keep it there. I just wanted to save it, so I kept it there. I have done a process video on this, so you can check them out. So he was our driver who took us through Darjeeling. He was such an adorable soul, always cheerful and passing on that happy vibe to everything around him. We truly missed him, once we moved to the other place. We were like, if Papu driver was there, it would have been nice. And this is again another page which I created. No, I don't think I've done a process process video on that. No, I haven't done. Sorry. So, nothing too great about it. I just layered 2 washies. Oh my god, what is happening to my sound? Just a minute. Yeah, I just layered washies, and then created a border for the page. Used my stamps to stamp out hooray there. Then it was, since it was a taxi, we took a taxi. I had a sticky of a taxi. I had to put it. Then I layered it with some flower die cuts, and then I wanted to send happy thoughts to our darling driver, so just put it in there. And I created this background using the Tim Holtz Distress sprayings which I had. I used the same technique as I did for the watercolors. I just sprayed it onto the packaging and then dabbed it in here so that you get this nice kind of effect. And this is when we were in the flight, and we had my mother, she gets a ear pain when the flight lands, so we were chewing basically Orbit gum, so I just had to save that wrapper there. We had to actually hold at Calcutta airport before we reached Bagdogra. So we had some time at Calcutta airport, but we were not allowed to go out, for which I was so unhappy because I thought I would get a glimpse of Calcutta airport. So I've journaled something about that in there. And the next page is all about, yes, I have shared this in my Instagram pages. Yeah, this is the map of Darjeeling which I have put, and these owl stickers, they were given to me by Megan again. Absolutely love it. And this is the hotel where we stayed. So the visiting card, I put the visiting card here, and the food was absolutely amazing. We had a terrific time at the Hotel Yuma there, so I just wanted to save everything which I could there. I've done a process video for this one, so I would leave a link in the description box down below. This is when we went to the Tiger Hill, wherein you can witness the sunrise. From this place, Mount Everest is visible, kind of nicely visible, provided there is no fog. So we were all waiting there, sitting in the stone slabs for the sun, and the sun was kind of playing hide and seek. It used to come out and then again it used to hide, and it was like a fun thing. So it's a picture taken from there, and I have saved the tickets for Tiger Hill. I picked up this feather from there as well, so I just wanted to save it here. And this is another creative kind of journaling page that I have done. 2 photos, used some scraps to layer the to give a little bit of detail to the page. And again, the same thing, these were also given to me by Mona, these heart stickies. And if you guys can see, I did use a memo flag there to kind of a little bit of detail to the page. Different ways of using a memo flag, that's it. Layered washies again, and it says Paradise, that's a sticker which I have there, and use a floral die cut. And this is when we went to the Ghum monastery, where people follow Buddha actually. The sound of the chanting and humming sound, made by those young lamas and monks, were like, it just created such a nice atmosphere over there, such a spiritual atmosphere over there. And it was total fun, I have to say. And in this Batasia loop which I was talking about, it was filled with so much of greenery. There was a big park there, and there is a toy train which runs in there. It was actually a railway that was created to kind of lower the gradient of the ascent of Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. And it was nice, you have railway tracks running in the road. I mean, can you imagine a place like that? The railway track, you travel parallelly in the road, and then the train travels along with you. I mean, woohoo! I've never seen that anywhere. I've done a process video for this wherein I talked about the zoo and the red pandas and all that. I have saved the ticket here. I'm flipping it, and this is when we took the ropeway. A fun thing happened wherein we went in a group of 6, and there was an old lady who was sitting with us, and then she did recall a tragic ropeway incident that occurred at a place called Peravur, and then it really scared the hell out of us, and we were like, please don't talk about it, because we were so scared when she talked about it. But it was so nice in the ropeway to get a beautiful sight of the tea gardens. Darjeeling is famous for tea basically, so the tea gardens were looking absolutely adorable. And this is a tag. I didn't make it. This was made by my darling Ruth. I had to put it in here because it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love the quote there. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. I mean, such a profound quote, and then I had to put it here. No other go. So I think it's almost done. I did a process video on this page. Yes, I have done a process video. Yeah, this is where I put. Now we have reached Gangtok, Sikkim. The earlier was Darjeeling. Now we are at Sikkim. So I've used alphabet stickers to write there. Love India. Put a Sikkim map, and then since it was a picnic, I used that sticker. And then it was a road trip basically. So you can see a lot of taxi and cars and everything in my pages because it was a road trip. And this is a process video I've already done, so I'm just going to skip it. Yet to do here. This is also a process video that I have done, so you can check my channel out. So that's all I have done in my travel journal as of now, and I've eaten up like so many pages. I still have so many pages left. I don't think I would end up using the whole thing because it was a 6 days trip, and I am almost on the fourth day of our trip now. So I think I wouldn't have much to include in there, but I'm going to cherish this book forever. Thanks a ton for watching, you guys. I'm sorry it's a long video, and if I did keep you boring, I totally apologize for that. Just stop it wherever you want, and then get to some better videos. Thanks a ton for watching, you guys. Love you so much. Have a blessed day.